Bumblebee, bumblebee, tuna, I love the tuna they call bumblebee. I love bumblebee, bumblebee.
At that time, 50 years ago, there was actually a theater group that worked out of Tufts in the summertime, so it was sort of a stock company that since was disbanded. So Tufts has always had a lot of theater, a lot of strong theater behind it. Sherwood Collins was really one of the faculty that sort of carried the torch for Magic Circle, which is one of the names, the big names associated with this group. It's got a really powerful name within the community. Year after year, we have to turn people away. And that kind of creates a sticky situation because the camp is not a camp that's supposed to be about talent or priming people for Broadway.
It's an amazing experience, honestly. I think it's probably been one of the most influential things in my life in the last 5 years. It's completely changed who I am as a person. It just made me so much more socially active and just changed who I am, I guess.
They just finished 6th, 7th, 8th, or 9th grade. After 9th grade, after that summer, they finished 9th grade, Magic Circle ends for them. We do have a Saturday morning program that they can be a part of, but this intense 6-week thing ends. One of the things we pride ourselves on, and the caveat here is unless something comes crashing down, no adult, so no staff member like myself, touches a thing from when the audience is invited into the theater. Once they're invited in, everybody up in the booth is a 7th, 8th, 9th grader, everybody moving the scenery, everybody on stage. At the beginning, 50 years ago, or even less than that, it was 100% Medford-Somerville. I think now that the sort of idea of what the camp is all about has sort of just reached further out into communities, Winchester, certainly from Arlington, Lexington every once in a while, and eventually a lot of these campers go on and actually attend Tufts University.
Before I came to this camp, I had never done like a show of this magnitude, and even as like a summer camp, they try to make it as professional as possible and involve you in every aspect of it. And these people really become your family and your community, and this is my home away from home. My name's Desi Marcon. I'm from Arlington and I go to Arlington High.
My name's Andrew Buckley. I grew up around here in the Somerville area. Right now I'm living in Arlington, Massachusetts. The atmosphere here is just, it feels good to be like around here, and working with Luke is awesome in the play.
I know that children get marginalized. I know that children get left behind despite rhetoric that says they never are. I know that the arts are one of the first things that are cut in most places. And I deeply know that from my students here, that if that artistic impulse isn't given an outlet, they're not really truly finding out who they are. If they're not using their imagination to attach up the inside of who they are, and they get to interact with each other and learn about gender relations and race relations, and all the time they're making this art and they're feeling great about themselves in a way that in a lot of their school systems don't make them feel great about themselves. And I just think it makes a widely different human being, a very, very different individual. And that Tufts can do this, who else can do it in this area? And I think the community just blossoms because of it.
Single rose in exchange for shelter from the bitter cold. Repulsed by her haggard appearance.